This video is brought to you by my Patreon, where you can find uncut videos and exclusive content. Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during video. All actions are performed by professionals. Alright, so today I'm going to be smoking a cigarette with a scenic view of the ocean. I'm currently in Fukuoka, Japan at Nishi Park, and it is a, well, pretty nice public park, I will acknowledge. There's a couple observation platforms that you can see the ocean from, and it's just overall a pretty nice place to chill. But I do suppose, without further ado, I should probably go ahead and move on from where I'm at right now, which is a pretty chill spot, but is not the spot I'm going to be smoking at today. So I do suppose, without further ado, I should probably go ahead and get to walking and get to finding where I want to have my smoke. A little gazebo over here, and oh, there's a cat. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, man. But I'm going to go ahead and go down these stairs, and I think I'm going to walk that way. I think that's my plan. This park overall, though, pretty nice. I've been here for about 45 minutes now, I want to say. I ate some lunch, had a Coca-Cola, and I'm feeling fantastic. But now I'm needing to smoke. But there's a little bit of a view down there. We can see the Hakata pork. We can see the Hakata Port Tower over there. If we cross this road, we can see a little bit of a underpass over there, and looks like they're doing a lot of construction to this park as well. This park apparently has been around since the 1880s or something like that. Of course, it wasn't quite what it is today back then, but it's been around for a very long time. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map right over here, though. Here we go. Here's the information map. So we can see Shika no Shima Island over there, Noko no Shima Island over there. So that's the view we're going to be seeing. And if we're just looking that way, that's the view. And then we can see this is where we are right now. We're at like the central observation platform, but there's a couple others. There's one over here, there's one down here, and this is the one I'm going to be going to. And then there's also one over here as well. Before I go ahead and walk to where I want to have my smoke, I want to take a look up here real quick and just take a look at this view, because I haven't actually done that yet. So let's just walk up here, and whoo-hoo, I gotta admit, that's a pretty nice view. No complaints on my behalf. Ooh, very cool bridge over there. And we can just see the port stretching out in front of us. Man, that is a pretty nice view, and I think this is meant to be like a leaf or something like that. Not exactly sure, but it's got a bench. Pretty fire. And there's a couple stones out here that I think you could use as benches as well, plus a gazebo over there. Solid location, without a doubt. I kind of want to take a look at this bridge just a little bit more, because cool bridges are pretty cool. Although it's kind of hard to see the bridge now that I'm not up there. But, oh yeah, it's a pretty neat bridge. All the cars going over. Oof, pretty nice. And just the mountains in the background, it's such a nice backdrop. This is a very pretty view, without a doubt. And that's without even mentioning the ocean view as well, which we can see over here. We can see Hakata Port. You can also see like a cruise ship over there as well, which is massive. And we can see Shika no Shima Island. Noko no Shima is a little bit further that way. I don't think we can quite see it right now. And we can see the Tombolos stretching to Shika no Shima Island. A little bit of industrial over there, and a bunch more stuff. Overall, pretty solid view in my personal opinion. And apparently we are currently 36 meters above sea level, which is good to know, because I'm pretty sure this is an evacuation area for tsunamis and stuff, if I remember correctly. But man, look at that view. That is gorgeous. I am a fan of this view. The mountains in the background, the islands, and just the port as a whole. It's nice. It's nice. No complaints on my behalf, but I am now wanting a smoke. And while I would totally walk down this over here, I'm pretty sure they don't want me to, and we're gonna find out why in a minute, because I'm gonna walk around that way. And that whole area over there is kind of semi-closed off except for the gazebo, which is good for me because I don't want to bother anybody, but is bad for that area because it's not being used right now. But stone right there. And just this is just like a really nice place to walk around. And honestly, I think this would be a really nice place to like practice hike. Like if you want to test like a loadout in like a hiking bag or something like that, I think this would be a very solid place to do so. Lots of stairs, couple very small hiking trails, and a decent amount of like up and downs and stuff like that. So I think you'd be chilling if you came over here and were frankly put just vibing with some weight in your backpack walking around. We can see over here some benches just kind of in the grass. And then we can see lots of overgrown as well. Lots of overgrown. And we can actually see goated playset, all made out of wood, absolutely goated. Metal slides, absolutely massacre your hands during the summer. But looks like they're going to be tearing it down, sadly. That is a shame because wooden playsets are absolutely better than metal and plastic. I'm just saying it. You might get splinters, don't care. They're better. More fun to play on without doubt. And it's a shame to see this one go away, but it probably has been here for like 30, 40 years. So it has reached its age cycle more than likely. But I am thinking, ooh, look at the view over here as well. Look nice. I'm thinking I want to sit under here though. Whoa. There's a stair there. And there's a cat over here as well. I don't want to bother the cat, so I'm going to kind of go around to this way. I'm just going to chill over here. As I said, not going to try to bother the cat. There's less of a scenic view than I thought. That's the view, I will acknowledge, but, you know, just big ball of moves, you know what I'm saying? When I said scenic oceanfront view, this is definitely what I had in mind. I didn't actually walk all the way down here prior to making this video. I just kind of saw this spot and I was like, oh, that's going to be a good spot to record. I thought I would have a better view from here than I do. Well, you know, not everything in life goes to plan. And, you know, that's what's happened today. I'm going to go ahead and get my Picari Sweat out. I'm going to get my ashtray out. But, got my Camelcraft 14s from Japan with me today, made by Japan Tobacco. Without further ado, let's get my lighter out of my pocket as well. And, let's get to smoking. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying? I gotta admit though, this park is pretty dang nice. And while I wanted to have a chill day, and while I am having a chill day today, I still wanted to go do something. So I was like, you know what, the one really real big thing I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go hit up this park that looks really pretty, looks pretty cool, and this park that I've heard some pretty good things about. So I decided to go hit up this park, and I'm very glad that I did. Because Nishi Park, genuinely very nice. There's a bunch of shrines. There's one that even has like neon on like the torii gates and stuff like that, which is really interesting. And there's a bunch of like really pretty areas to sit down. Not too much of a breeze really anywhere, in all honesty. It is like late July right now, so it's a bit warm, and that lack of breeze is definitely hurting, but it means it's easier to light my cigarette. But trying to figure out how to get that scenic view right now. There we go. If we peer through the trees, perfect. There we go. There's that scenic view. I can now say I am officially smoking a cigarette with a scenic oceanfront view. No complaints on my behalf. Let's grab a thumbnail real quick. Gotta admit, those road noises are pretty nice as well. Not sure what car that is driving by. Maybe S15? Maybe? I don't know. It's got a turbo, pretty sure. Just kind of sounded like it has a turbo. Could be naturally aspirated though. I'm thinking that was probably 6-cylinder. Didn't quite sound like a 4-cylinder. Didn't sound like a V8. I'm pretty sure that was a 6-cylinder. S15, was that a 4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder? I can't remember. Either way, nice sounding car. But overall, Nishi Park, solid place to stop by if you're visiting Fukuoka, in my opinion. Is it the top spot I would recommend? Probably not. But if you're in the area, it's worth stopping by and it's worth chilling, in my personal opinion. Overall, though, I got no complaints on my behalf about this smoke, I will acknowledge. It's pretty chill out here. Sitting on a bench. Can't see the cat. He might have wandered off. Or he's just behind that right there. I'm not sure. But, just vibing, frankly put. Just chilling. Oh, and I just noticed. There's a cicada shell over here. Hell yeah, brother. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Should I grab it? I don't know if there's... Well, no, the cicada's out. Oh, I don't want to break it. And I don't think it's coming off. So I'm just going to leave it there. But, very cool. Always love seeing cicada shells, I will acknowledge. Always a cool thing to spot. I think after this cigarette, just going to wander around the park a little bit more. And then after that, going to have a great rest of my day. I think I'll wander around for a couple minutes just on video as well. Why end the video right here? Why not keep chilling just for a few? But that's about all I had to my smoke. So I'm going to go ahead and stub it out in my ashtray. Just like that. And now that I have not littered at all, but now that I've put my smoke away, I do suppose, without further ado, I should get back to walking after I take a sip of Pocari Sweat, because I actually want to sip Pocari Sweat real quick. But yeah, overall, nice view, good park, good smoke. I got no complaints on my behalf, none at all. Alrighty though, y'all. Got everything in my backpack. Put my cigarette pack back in my pocket. And without further ado, let's get back to walking around just a little bit. Got something on my lens though. There we go. I think that's all fixed now. Let's get back to moving. Is the cat still over here, or did I talk too much? Nah, he's just chilling. Look at it. Oh. What's up, bro? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm not gonna pet that cat, because I don't be going nowhere near stray cats. I don't feel like getting scratched. I don't feel like getting fleas on me. They might be cute. They might be just chilling, just vibing, but I ain't trying to mess with no stray cats. And there's some crows or ravens. I'm not sure which. I think those are crows, but they are really big. Lots of crows in Japan. There's like a different playground down there, and another cat I'm seeing. There's a lot of them. I think I'm gonna walk this way and try to cross the road if I can, and try to get... I think I walked through a spider web by accident. There's like a feeling like there's a spider web in my arm. Parking lot over here. Apparently this park is especially good during cherry blossom season, which it's not right now. Oh man, look at that view. Both points my behalf. But apparently this park is especially good during cherry blossom season, like late March, early April kind of thing. And apparently there's like 1,200 cherry blossom trees or something. maybe I'm misunderstanding or not reading the proper number, because that sounds like a lot, but apparently there's a lot of cherry blossom trees here. Do I want to go this way? Ooh, I don't know if I do. You know what? It doesn't look like it's closed off. I don't see any no trespassing signs, so I'm gonna go this way. Haven't been down this path. But yeah, apparently this park is really good in like cherry blossom season, so might be worth, I can't go up there, but might be worth stopping by if y'all are here in cherry blossom season. Wonder where this path takes me though. Got no idea. Kind of going deeper into the park, further away from the ocean, which is where I was closest to back there, and the path is getting thinner. We doing some bushwhacking today. We're gonna walk through a spider web, walk through another spider. Oh my god, there's so many spider webs. We doing some bushwhacking today. What can I say? Bushwhacking. No, that's like the least amount of bushwhacking possible, and we're through. But I think that's where we started the video up there. So now I think, where do I want to go? There's a road down there. Oh, wait, no, here's the bridge. Oh, okay, I see. Very cool. Okay, I know where I am now. Very cool. I think I'm gonna walk down here. Some signs up, probably for the construction. Man, I walked through a bunch of spider webs though, and those, oh, it's all over me. All the spider web. Hard to get that stuff off. It's like on my arm, but like, my arms are kind of sticky because it's hot, and so it's just like not coming off of me at all. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, gonna back up a little bit. Does that want to focus? There's a view. I don't know if you guys can see it, but can we get that to focus a little bit? I don't know. Let's see. If I zoom in, maybe. You guys can kind of see that view, I think. Maybe. Pretty solid though, pretty solid. Another car going by. Oh yeah, I came down this path. So there's an even higher, like, observatory platform at this park. And I walked up the path earlier because I was like, oh, I'll eat lunch at the observatory platform, and then I'll go ahead and make a video. But it turns out that observatory platform is actually closed, so I wasn't able to do that. Here's a shrine though. Well, the outside of the shrine. Maybe I'll walk through just quickly. Oh, here's a little bit more as well. Taxi over there. Toyota Crown Comfort, very cool. And this is where those neon shrines, or neon shrines, is where that shrine with the neon lights is at. Looks pretty neat in my opinion. Pretty cool stuff. No complaints on my behalf. Well, I think that's just about all I wanted to show y'all for today's video. Nishi Park, pretty cool in my opinion, and pretty good place to eat lunch, have a Coca-Cola, and to have a smoke as well. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, where I smoked a cigarette with a scenic ocean view, except it wasn't really a scenic ocean view, I'll acknowledge. But you know what? I'm just gonna say that was on purpose, definitely. It was a sense of sarcastic art meta sarcastic art. That's what it was. But I appreciate y'all watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching. If you guys have, of course, like, subscribe, check out everything in the description down below, including my Instagram, my merch, my book, everything like that. But yeah, appreciate y'all watching this video. To the next one, stay safe in peace, and have a great one. Yes sir, you know what I'm saying?